What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Pens and Tea. My name is Carrie, and today I have another uh, collection of things that I've purchased that I would like to show you, and do the first like I don't even know how to explain this. I don't even know how to. I'm gonna do something I've never done on this channel before. Um, so that should be interesting to see how it goes. But let me show you what I picked up from my local pen shop in called Wonder Pens in Toronto. Um, and I did this because celebrate good times, come on. Hopefully I don't get copyright flagged for that. I have officially, and I haven't even told anyone in my family, no one knows this now except for you guys, so exclusive. I have officially been accepted to the college that I applied to for the vet tech program. Woo! But, big asterisks, it is conditional. So if you've watched any of my videos recently, you'll know that I am cramming like a madwoman for a math test because this program is in like the health and science field. So I need grade 12 math and grade 12 chemistry. Well, I didn't take either of those because it just wasn't my bag. So I have a math test on the 18th of February to see if I can not have to take a math course, but I do have to take a chemistry course that starts in May. So as long as I pass the test and pass that course before the September start, then I am good to go. So it'll be sort of like a soft launch back into school. You know, May, I'll only have to do one course, which would be nice to just sort of start to ease back into school before the September start. So that's exciting news. Like I said, it is conditional, but it is still an acceptance conditioned upon that and not just a flat nah, bro. Which is nice because apparently only 10% of the applicants get in. So, hey. So I got a couple things to help with that. But I'm going to show you the two things that I bought just because I wanted to before I get into that. So I started off with only a sample of ink because they didn't have the full bottle. And that is the new Pilot Iroshizuku Ciengo. I don't know how to pronounce that, so I apologize. This is the ink that apparently is sort of like a really dusty, dark brown / purple-ish. I have swabbed them up on two different types of paper so that I can show you in a moment. I've swabbed it on Tomoe River paper and on some Nemesine paper because I'm thoroughly testing out this notebook to see if it's would be something that I could use to go back to school for, which so far, positive. Doesn't quite bring out as much ink complexity as Tomoe River. Nothing really does, but it's promising. It's pretty close. So yeah, I got that ink, and I did buy the full bottle of Pilot Iroshizuku's Rika. One, because I'm obsessed with all Pilot Iroshizuku ink. I think the bottles are adorable. The ink quality is top tier. They pretty much clean out of pens really, really easily. I have had Tsukiyo kind of stick here and there, but like not really too bad. This one, people are saying, is basically like a carbon copy of Konpeki. And I'm kicking myself in the Bahudi Tines because I don't know what that word was. Because I thought I had some Konpeki left, but I don't. So I will be picking up some Konpeki. Konpeki and Yamabudo were the very first bottled inks that I ever bought. And I mean, I say very first. Technically, I bought them at the same time as Noodler's Black and Noodler's Blue, but they just didn't arrive. Like these one that Iroshizuku arrived before the rest. Way back, like 2014, I think was when I first got into fountain pens, something like that. So they're long gone. Those bottles are long gone. I've gone through the whole thing, and I had saved like an ink vial worth of them. and was like just kind of going through that. And they're gone. I didn't realize it. Nerds. I do have the Yamabudo ink vial from a while ago, but I don't have any more Konpeki. So I'm thinking of picking up some of those bottles as well. I think I might buy a full bottle of the Yamabudo and Konpeki if I can pass this math test. So before I show you the things that I bought and do a thing on this channel that I've never done before, just for continuity's sake, I want to show you what these inks look like up close. So let me flip the camera around. All right, I'm gonna have to hold this page down because I'm directly under a heat vent or air conditioning vent, whichever, the HVAC system, and it just came on, so it's gonna blow. It's gonna blow everything. So the small one, so this side is Tomoe River, this is the Nemesign. So you can see here, like Rika is pretty vibrant, and from my memory, that is pretty darn close to Konpeki. I've seen some comparisons online, so I know they aren't 100% carbon copy, but like that's pretty darn close. So I have a swab where in what I always do with swabs is I double up the ink up here so that if you have it in a crazy wet noodler pen, you'll know like what that looks like, and then just one pass down here. So this is what it's more than likely going to look like, and then I just wrote it with a Q-tip because I don't currently have it inked in a pen. Oh geez. So you can see here, like obviously you're going to get way more red sheen on Tomoe River than you will Nemesign. But when you look at the actual like, ink over here, like the actual Rika word, it's pretty darn close. You'll get slight bit more depth with the Tomoe River than you do Nemesign, but it's pretty close. And to be honest, the Q-tip was almost out here as well, so that doesn't hurt or help. And then for Cien Go, or however you pronounce that, let me know in the comment section down below. You get kind of like this purple, like this browny purple dust color. This one does look pretty different on Tomoe versus Nemesign. Try and like show like slight different lights here. On camera, it doesn't look quite as different as it does in real life. In real life, the Tomoe River definitely brings out more of the purple tones than the Nemesign. The Nemesign goes a little dustier. The Tomoe River definitely stays a little bit more bold, and you do get a little bit more of that gold sheen. But again, in normal writing, you won't see that. Like even on Tomoe River with the Q-tip, you don't really see that. It is going to be a heck of a shader though. But so yeah, those are the inks that I bought. I'm going to definitely play around with them. I'm pretty excited about them. And yeah, I don't know why all of these have collars, but I kind of like them. All right, so let's talk about something I have never done on this channel before. And what have I never done on this channel before? Reviewed something, a pen. It is still a pen, or penza. That is not a fountain pen. Now, technically speaking, I have reviewed Retro 51 before, but those are special because they're made by fountain pen people also, like that do fountain pens. And their ink is bananas. Like you really can't use them on non-fountain pen friendly paper because it just feathers like crazy. And even on fountain pen friendly paper, it doesn't work for me. This is where I'm going to lose a lot of you. But I know that come school time, I'm not going to be able to use fountain pens all of the time, which will hurt my soul a little bit. I'm going to be able to use fountain pens a lot of the time, but not all the time. Especially when I'm given like school specific paper and like handouts that I have to like fill in and bring back. So I wanted to try to find some gel pens that would be able to do that for me. I don't want to get straight ballpoints because those things suck. So I thought I would try out Pilot Juice Up, which is an interesting term. Come on, are you going to focus? Hey, focus. There we go. Pilot Juice Up. This is the 0.5, so super, super fine. It's not in English, so I can't read that. And this is the brown. And yes, I know my nails are still garbage. Uh, so we've got a fine nib there. And then I got from Pentel Energel Liquid Gel Ink. And then it is 0.7 in a burgundy color, supposedly. Now, if you read what I wrote here, the burgundy, it lies. It's definitely red, but it is so smooth, you guys, like butter. This is nuts. And I have written on non-fountain pen friendly paper and it writes really well. So if I compare that with like the Pilot Varsity fountain pens, it honestly pretty much feels the same, which I suppose is because it's liquid. And it works on printer paper. Like I wrote on printer paper with this pen and it worked really nicely. So I think I'm definitely going to get some more of these, but I want to see if they come in the 0.5 because with the Juice Up pen, I wrote up here that you get a little bit more drag on the paper. So you can see here, it didn't fill in quite as nicely as this did. And that's just because this is supposedly liquid, which you can't really see in the pen, but based on the feel and the way that it drew, I would believe it. This is going to be more gel based rather than liquid. But that said, it is still very, very smooth, like, and writes really, really well. So I do enjoy these fountain pens. And by fountain pens, I mean non-fountain pens. But I'm going to see if the Pentel comes in 0.5 and get some different colors. And then I still might pick up some juice ups as well because I really liked those. So let me know down below because I am curious. What are your favorite non-fountain pen writing utensils that I could write on things like printer paper for school when I have to? I'm still going to be primarily fountain pen based, but I know realistically going back in, I'm not always going to be able to use fountain pens. So let me know in the comment section down below. And if you want to see more, definitely hit the subscribe because new videos come out every Monday and Friday and the occasional Tuesday. If you like this video, hit that thumbs up and let me know in the comment section down below. If you want to help support me and this channel, especially during this transitional time, do hit the link in the description for my Patreon account. Or if you don't want to do a monthly thing, you just want to do it one time, check out the super thanks that's above the description but below the video for a one-time support donation. Otherwise, just watch these videos and share them and watch them till the end. In fact, if you have watched it all the way till this point, write down Energel in the comments section down below. Just literally Energel. Just for funsies, because no one else is going to get that. And I will fix my nails, I promise. All right, guys. I'm going to go get some breakfast and maybe call my parents and let them know that I got into school conditionally. All right. I will see you guys next time. Bye.